16 days to go. It's been raining on and off in Morrisburg, and ABC is starting to worry. They send Evel Knievel, the world's most famous daredevil, to check on Ken's progress.
Kind of reminds me of the canyon.
One.
Come on! Okay, Evel, stay with the bird, stay with the bird. Had a premature shoot. You have a good shoot on you.
Come on. Stay with him.
Stay with the vehicle.
We're going to try to hit it, but we got an existing wind here between 5 and 7 miles per hour. If the wind gets up to 35 mile an hour, it would cancel it. Rain won't hurt it. We're going to go.
Prevailing wind is from...
The prevailing wind is 5 to 7 mile per hour as it is now, right now, coming right out of the west.
Compensating for that on your...
We are compensating for that on the construction of the car.
How much higher is this ramp going to be?
Another 30 feet.
A lot of dirt to put in here.
Well, they're getting it all right out of there, Evel. Right there. They're getting it all right out of there, and according to John Aragoni, the construction manager, the man that's in charge and lives over in the trailer over there, tells me that they'll get it done in time. They will get it done in time.
Get the ramp done.
Yeah, get the ramp done in time, no problem.
Don't you think that this ground ought to be settled for longer than a couple of days?
Gary, look, man, I'm going to tell you, man, we've been up against it with the weather, man. The weather has been bad here.
Yeah.
They've been out here a month with this heavy equipment. I mean, and this is all they've got done because of the weather, man. You can't get out here in the rain, and you know, they're doing the best they can, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And they're going to get it done.
Okay.
And they promised me they would get it done. And I'll do more than just cry if they don't, I'll tell you.
This looks like a dangerous jump to me, boy. You got no elevation. You got no room for error. If you come down in that water, you better have somebody get you out. Get you out in a hurry.
Okay.
Slowly going down.
Just cleared the rocks, thank God.
It looks like he is in the water.
I worked on my own project at the Snake River Canyon for nearly 3 years. They're trying to finish everything up here in just 2 weeks. The weather has been bad. The runway is muddy. The takeoff ramp is not built. I don't think I'd attempt to try this stunt. I think it's much more dangerous than the Snake River Canyon stunt. And I think that the time and preparation that's been put into it is much too little. This is maybe a daredevil stunt that might end all daredevil stunts. This rocket-powered automobile is capable of reaching a speed of 270 miles an hour. Ken is going to start back there some 1,300 feet in that cow pasture, come down this runway, and 900 feet from the top of this ramp, he will reach what we call a point of no return.
After 20 years of jumping, Ken is definitely in the big time. The most famous daredevil in the world is talking about him on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Just like an arrow.
The show reaches an audience of 20 million people.
Go over this highway.
Among them are Ken, his girlfriend Gloria, and Harry Simpson and his family.
Across the St. Lawrence Seaway and land on the other side.
We learned from Knievel. When we started on this thing, and no matter what we talked about, we started with the negative parts. We said, well, if you go into the water, what happens? Like we used Knievel as a comparison. He didn't have oxygen. We said, we're going to have oxygen, which he has. The car, what if it sinks? No matter the best frogman in the world, you ever look in muddy waters, try to find some hard? Said, all right, flotation filled. It will sink, but to a degree where you'll see it. You know, people say, well, what if the guy might kill himself? Take a bulldozer operator, they die too. They're occupational hazards. I believe I think we all are, in the stunt-driven business, we all are fatalists, because we've seen too many people doing nothing die.
As I said in the interviews, and I also said in my publicity and I've been saying it for years, I still believe that Evel Knievel is the second best daredevil in the world. And I say that because I feel that I'm number one. I also feel that if you don't think in terms of win, you do not win.
Despite Knievel's reservations, and despite the fact that rain once again delays ramp construction, Ken is convinced the jump will go as planned. He hasn't come this far and overcome so many obstacles to quit now. So he goes ahead with his personal training program. The jump is 1 week away.
Well, we're here today for the purpose of training Ken Carter to drive a rocket vehicle to prepare him for his jump.
How long do you think it'll take him to learn how to drive this car?
That depends on Ken. We hope to wrap it up in six runs.
6 runs?
6 passes down the track. We hope to have him going close to 250.
What's the top speed that you ever driven it at?
The fastest I've ever run is 242.
242. And what's that feel like?
It's pretty fast. The most exciting part is trying to get it stopped, I think, especially when the chute fails. And the first time I ran 240, the chute failed.
Do you know anything about what Ken's wants to do?
Well, to my understanding, he's supposed to be jumping Niagara Falls or someplace on the St. Lawrence River for a distance of a little over half a mile in a rocket-powered vehicle.
And what do you think of that whole thing?
I kind of wish you had asked that question. I think it's kind of crazy.
How are you guys?
Hi, Nagy, how are you?
Oh, all right.
Ken has never driven a rocket car. In fact, he has never driven faster than 90 miles an hour. Today, he'll try to go over 200. Captain America is a $30,000 rocket-powered funny car, fueled by pressurized hydrogen peroxide and nitrogen. You don't so much drive it, you aim it, like a missile.
Beautiful. Looks just like the pictures. Matter of fact, even better.
Do you have a safety suit or anything?
No, I don't have anything at all. As a matter of fact, even my helmet is in Toronto being suited for, Keller wanted to go up there and being suited for communications. So I don't have anything. I'll have to...
I'll tell you.
And it's going to be tight.
Just be tight. Mine's comfortable on me, but tight around the waist.
It is? What's your waist?
Oh, about 32.
Oh, hell, man, I'm a 36. Well, the only thing we can do is give it a try,
Right.
you know, and try it if I have to. I just squeeze into it.
You really
somehow.
don't need one.